This summer, kids can spend Wednesdays at the coastal Maine Botanical Gardens in Booth Bay for free. Staff say kids can enter for free on Wednesdays both this month and next. Meantime, adults can save $4 on their tickets by booking online ahead of time. The garden is open in the summer until 5 p.m. Alan, if you haven't made it up there yet, put it on your list, man. That and Gardens Aglow during the winter.
Oh,
super
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to show me. Take me out.
You got it.
Are you familiar with the saying, what goes up must come down?
I am.
Yes, okay, yeah. Well, I'm not going to use it to talk about gravity. It's a stretch, maybe, to go where I'm going. But when the heat and the humidity both go up, your ability to evaporate sweat off of your skin goes down.
Which means we can't cool ourselves as efficiently.
Yes, and that's where the heat index is derived. So, the heat index typically isn't something that we harp on day in, day out in Maine because it's not as oppressive as it would be in a Gulf Coast state, but the heat index is going to be wildly important, especially tomorrow. The heart of this heat wave will be Thursday. Heat indices, places like Calais, Bangor, Rangeley, into the triple digits, and I wouldn't be surprised if southwestern Maine, a spot or two in here, achieved a 110 plus heat index tomorrow afternoon. It is mainly clear out right now, a little chance for a mountain shower overnight. The region of high pressure that's over the eastern half of the country is driving temps up, not only in Maine, but a lot of middle to upper 90s for the eastern half of the country. Nashville at 97 right now. And that same high is also ridging up some wildfire smoke out in the Four Corners and sending it through Maine. So the skies today have somewhat of a milky look to them. Case in point, view out of Sebago, it's 86 there, and you see the murkiness, the haziness to the sky. That's a function of that wildfire smoke drifting through. A lot of it is aloft, not at the surface. So if you see the haziness, that's where it's coming from. Thursday, for sure, is the hottest of this heat wave, not in terms of the highs. I think Thursday, Friday are going to be similar, but Thursday is going to have that cocktail of not only the really high temperatures, but the real elevated humidity. So Thursday, you'll need to take it easy if you're spending time outside. Friday, this little front tries to work in. Temps stay pretty hot, but this front eases some of the humidity on Friday. And then on the 4th, you'll see the simulated radar showing some passing showers or thunderstorms rolling through. So you'll have to navigate that on the 4th of July. Not going to be a wash, but enough to warrant paying attention to. And those storms represent a transition from the oppressive heat and humidity to more of a relief type of feel into Sunday. Mid-80s without a huge heat index Sunday. But the days leading up to that, really hot, upper 90s Thursday, Friday, 109 on the heat index tomorrow for some. I mentioned that little drop in humidity, and you see how it takes some off of the heat index, even though the highs stay in the upper 90s both Thursday and Friday. Not a whole lot of relief tonight. 70s for many, 90s for most. Tomorrow afternoon, the immediate coast won't be as hot, but still well into the 80s in places like Bar Harbor. It will be record challenging or breaking heat tomorrow. 98 would tie a long-standing record in the Portland area. Water's coming up just a little bit in temperature. Dana referenced it. It's 60 where she was at over in South Portland, 63 on our buoy reading in-house. And again, mid to upper 90s, oppressively hot Thursday. Friday, not a whole lot better. And then Saturday does come with that chance for a widely scattered shower or thunderstorm. I think that primarily would be in the daytime. So fireworks, things like that should be okay if you want to get out and do something on Saturday with respect to watching fireworks. And after that, it's back to where Maine lives. You remember the average highs in July right around 80, and that's about where we're going to be heading into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So looking good once we get past the 4th with respect to heat.
And We talk about the heat in this kind of serious way because it's a relatively novel thing for us to get up into the triple digits. I mean, it's usually not in New England till the end of July that we might see air temperatures creep up to the high 90s like that.
And it's hot, And heat is, if you're not paying attention to it, and let's say you're out golfing and you don't drink any water the whole time, it can be troublesome.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got to be taking care of yourself if you're out in it.